Today we'll be taking a look at the Bulldog Winch Big Dog Kinetic Recovery Rope. This is going to work out well for those situations where we need to get our vehicle unstuck from a mud hole, from rocks, or any other situation where our vehicle is going to encounter some resistance from what could be considered some mire. This is going to have a stretch to it, so it allows you to build up kinetic energy that's then converted into potential energy at your vehicle, and that potential energy is going to generate the force that will end up propelling that vehicle out and get you unstuck. This is an advantage over a static type toe strap that would just have a jarring effect and not really give you that slingshot effect. And by having that more jarring effect on your vehicle, it can cause some potential damage. It can potentially mess up your vehicle that you're trying to get unstuck. So this is going to have a more gradual rate of pulling out your vehicle to be recovered and then give you that force to actually get it out. This is going to be made of a durable nylon construction, so that's what's going to provide that stretch. We'll also have a couple accessories that come with this, including a little strap saver here to keep our rope bundled up. Undo that and take a look at our rope. So you can see we have a little bit of give in that rope, and that's what's going to give us our stretch. But it's still a very high strength rope to pull out our stuck vehicle. On each end, both of them are going to have a loop at either end, and that's going to have a coating of polyurethane on the sort of U part of that loop. That gives us some protection from abrasions and scratches on our vehicle, and it also gives a little bit of protection for the rope end itself to keep this from prematurely wearing. So it gives us a little added protection there. We'll also get a mesh Camo bag to keep our rope all contained, make it a little easier to transport around and keep it from getting damaged along the road or damaged inside our vehicle from getting scratched or anything like that. It's pretty easy to set up for recovery. You'll just want to attach either end to, or one end to your vehicle to pull, and then the other vehicle, or the other end to your vehicle that you're pulling out. You want to make sure that you attach it to a really secure point on either vehicle to make sure that they're both up to the task of pulling as much weight as that stuck vehicle weighs. You don't want to put this on a hitch ball or anything like that. It can slip off and cause some issues there. And you don't want to just hook this onto a bumper because it can potentially tear that bumper off. So whatever you're attaching it to, make sure that it's rated for that amount of weight that you're going to be pulling. Same thing if you're going to be using a bow shackle or a rope shackle. You want to make sure that every link in your setup is up to the task, because you're really only as strong as your weakest link. We have a lot of options for bow shackles, rope shackles, and other items to get that attached to your vehicle. You can find those here at etrailer.Com. Our weight capacity for this, our vehicle recovery capacity is 15,000 pounds. The maximum brake strength is 45,000 pounds, but again, you do want to go off of that lower number since that's going to be our actual working load limit. And keep in mind with that, whenever you're pulling something that's going to be stuck in the mire, you're going to get more resistance, especially the more stuck it is. So you're going to have more resistance versus when it's just stuck up to the sidewalls and the tires versus the hubs versus the frame. So as it gets more and more stuck, you need more and more strength out of your rope to get that unstuck. So just something to keep in mind there. This has a stretch rate of 25%, and it does come with a 1-year limited warranty. The diameter on our rope is 1 1/4 inch, and it measures 30 feet long overall. And that's going to do it for our look at the Bulldog Winch Big Dog Kinetic Recovery Rope.